Hey, it's Joshua Vergara. What's going on, everybody? And here we're taking a look at the brand new Alcatel devices for 2018. Now, you're going to see the 1 series, the 3 series, and the 5 series, which all undercut the $300 price point. I'll go into a little bit more detail with those in a little bit. However, what we have to tell you in a small disclaimer is that we actually don't have a whole lot of details about the specifications. That's because Alcatel at CES 2018 only wanted us to focus, or really everyone, to focus on the aesthetic and design that they're bringing to all of their phones this year. All of the specifications will be coming out at MWC, which is in a couple of months about, and you can wait until then to get all of the specifications for the cameras, the processors, and pretty much everything else. Now we'll start off with the Alcatel 1 series, which is going to come in at a sub $100 price point. It is a series of phones, so you're only looking at one version of what could end up being a bunch of different 1 series devices. It does have a textured backing with a fingerprint reader on the back, which they deem as a premium feature, but as far as premium features go, there is also the ability to do face unlock, which is a feature it shares with the 3 series and the 5 series phones as well. Now, another thing you might notice even with the most affordable of these 3 devices is that it has an 18:9 aspect ratio. It's something that is clearly focused upon on the 3 series phone, which is supposed to have a large and high resolution display, but of course we don't know exactly how large or high resolution it actually is. The phone is the biggest one out of the bunch, and it also sports more screen real estate compared to the rest, so hopefully the resolution matches its size. Another thing you'll notice in the 3 series phone is atop that fingerprint sensor, you have a dual lens setup. Now we don't know exactly what the configuration is or what the megapixels are, but when we went into the camera application, we saw a number of the different modes that you would expect from Alcatel devices, like beauty modes for the front-facing camera, but for the rear-facing camera, we did see that there wasn't necessarily a setting for wide or otherwise angle choices. Now the backing also has a glossy finish, which means that it took the fingerprints pretty easily. However, it also is the lightest phone of the bunch, which is something we really noticed when compared to now the 5 series. The 5 series device is the most premium of all 3 of these devices we saw during our hands-on time, and it has a brushed backing which looks and feels awesome, and the phone also is pretty thin, very sleek, and fits nicely in the hand, especially when compared to the 3 series phone. Its 18:9 aspect ratio is definitely the most eye-catching because the bottom portion of it really gets as close to the bezels as possible, and contrary to the 3 series, which has dual lenses on the back, the 5 series has dual lenses on the front, and one of them is a wide-angle lens so you can fit more people into your selfies. Now, the 1 series phone is going to come in at sub $100 price points, the 3 series will come in under $200, and this highly premium, at least in Alcatel's line, 5 series phone will come under $300. That makes for a lot of different choices that undercut the competition by hundreds of dollars. So you can keep it tuned to Android Authority for the rest of the specifications and details on Alcatel's devices when they come at Mobile World Congress in a couple of months. For now, you can keep it tuned to Android Authority and our YouTube channel in order to keep up with everything that we're doing here at CES 2018. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, and head on over to AndroidAuthority.com for everything else, because we are your source for all things Android.